This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Green here. So a quick interesting thing, they added Batman Who Laughs in the roster in preparation for tomorrow. I don't think anybody can unlock him yet because there's no chests or paid offers. But we can kind of get a measure of two things. First of all, the gears are here. And the people who are like claiming that the gears might disappear if you shatter. I shattered by mistake here, so it still kept one set of gears, so that's good. Even if you shatter by mistake and you randomly manage to grab them from the arena store, while they were in the arena store, you're going to get to keep them. One set if you shattered anything. If you didn't shatter anything, then as many sets as you bought. So the gears are still here. They might get removed in some way. I don't know if that's possible, but we can't see for sure until tomorrow. But as of now, all the gears that you got from the arena store are here, if you manage to get it. Another thing, I mean, we can't really get too much of a measure of this by just looking at this thing necessarily, because it's gonna be like by default passives at level 3. As far as we are aware, because he's gonna unlock at 3 stars, so this is not gonna be quite the best measure of his abilities and the scaling of his abilities at lower level, but we can kind of get the gist of the type of scaling that they're going to do, and they're actually going to do yet again a very good job with the scaling of this thing. So this thing specifically, for example, is going to be the main thing that will deal less damage for you, this passive. So basically how it works, instead of dealing less percentage damages and for you to have a different gameplay and a far less optimal gameplay until you get a higher star rating, it's going to reduce the total percentage damage that you can do, and I think that's a good thing. And also considering that this thing at level 7 is going to have all the way to 40% opponent's health per battle, it's not too big of a downgrade, and keep in mind this is just level 1. So if my math is correctly, you're going to get just 1% boost in terms of the opponent's total health per star rating. So it looks like you will work at a pretty high efficiency even from lower star rating. And the attack buff is going to increase all the way to 400%, so that's another thing. But the attack is going to be base attack, so the main thing is the percentage damage, and is quite scaled up nicely for lower star ratings, boy oh boy. This thing doesn't matter that much, but like comparing to the highest level of this passive, you're going to get all the way to a minus 25 damage decrease per despair. Debuffs, the stacks are going to be the same, and the abilities are going to cost 45 instead of 75 if this is maxed to level 7. So yet again, interesting differences, not too big, not too small. This is gonna have a 5% increase. This is gonna have somewhat of a 2% increase at some points. Yeah, I think 2% increase will be on this one, so that's another interesting thing we got here. Master Manipulator, this is gonna give you crisis energy generation, and this is going to be big for higher star ratings, and this might matter depending on how important the crisis generation is going to be, because this is going to go all the way to 150%. So yeah, that's yet another thing to keep in mind. Learn that the character model looks legit, and he's got like the Joker attacks. So the Joker attacks are solved. We don't need to worry about him having something else put, like a new model implemented. So we all know and love Joker, and he's gonna have his AI, so that's good. So yeah, that was for this video. If you were lucky enough to like grab the gears from the arena store, that's great. You're going to now have the gears without having to spend further money, and I'm so sorry for the people who didn't manage to grab them. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.
This is the future.